welcome to Hank's True Barbecue, and thanks for checking our channel out. Now it's a nice day outside, except for the squeaking birds. Can't get them to hush, but I thought this is the perfect time to do some smash burgers. Now smash burgers have done before. I'm pretty sure you all know how it's done, but I thought I'd show you how I combine flavors to make it really good. So this is my twist on smash burgers. I'm gonna get a fire going. We're gonna cook it outside, of course. What else? This is a barbecue channel. I'm gonna use a cast iron pan. This is an old one, super smooth. I actually bought it off a flea market, but it's really well greased up. I use it over and over and I really like it. And this is just perfect for getting a good sear or getting a good crust on the smash burgers. Essentially what really makes a smash burger. Got a brioche bun and some accessories, but let's light up that fire and get started smashing. Now if we look inside the grill, this is actually one of the few times ever I use these charcoal holders, because I'm gonna build a nice little pile of charcoal in here, get a fire going, and I don't need the whole kettle to be filled because it's gonna get plenty hot anyway. So get the fire going and put the pan right above it, get it up to temp, and we should be good. Now I'm using briquettes, but it doesn't really matter. We're not gonna get any flavor out of these, or charcoal for that matter, so just use whatever source you have available. And just a few more should be good. Now when lighting briquettes, I always find this barbecue dragon to be really helpful, just to get it up to speed relatively quickly. Alright, the fire is coming along nicely, so I'm gonna put the grates on. It's good heat. Gonna get the cast iron pan here, and the reason we're using cast iron is, well, basically iron, is we want something, a hard and flat surface, so we can get good char. Because again, smash burgers is all about the crust. Now I got two nice patties here. They're so like 4 ounces. You typically don't want to go bigger, because the reason is, I like burgers just like the next guy, but if I want a really thick meaty burger, I instead put 2 or 3 or 4 patties on. And each of them are smaller, because that means they're going to cook faster. And now to press it down, you can use a burger smash or a press. I don't have one because I don't make them that often, so instead I'm just going to use the bottom of a pan to press down. But it looks like the frying pan is coming up to temp, so I think we're going to get started. Now to scrape that up, because you want all that crust to stay on the burger, you need a metal spatula or something. This frying pan is so small, so I'm going to use a cheese cutter instead to get it up. But I think we're ready to go. So now in order to get real good heat, I'm simply going to place the pan right here on top of the charcoal holders. That way I get closer to the fire. Now if you have a bigger pan, just build a bigger pile of charcoal, set it on fire, and you're going to get just as good heat. Okay, so we're ready to go. Now press down. 1/2 inch is what you want, no more. This should be a thin burger, but with maximum crust. By pressing it down, you get more surface area. More surface area means more crust. More crust means good flavor. You can turn the pan sideways a little bit to make sure that it releases from the patty. All right, this is looking good. Now this ground beef is actually part ground pork in it, because I wanted that extra, well, pork fat and flavor. So you don't want to go too lean on a smash burger. Do 25-30% fat, I would say, and 70% meat. That's really good. And this fat is what makes us able to cook it in the pan without adding extra butter. And we're cooking at high temps, so butter would burn anyway. So this is nice, real quick cook. 2 big patties, that's like 300 grams of burger for me today. Nice lunch. Now when it comes to cheese, there are like 100 different versions of it. I really like Gruyere, so I'm going to use that because of flavor. It doesn't melt, and that's fine with me. because I really want that Gruyere flavor. But if you like American cheese or anything that melts easily, just go ahead. It's your burger, so you make the calls. All right, you can see the juices start coming out, so I'm gonna start scraping a little bit. Get all that crust staying on the burger, not in the pan. Oh, look at that. Nice. This is what we're talking about. This is where all the flavor is. Now another minute and we're done. I'm gonna warm up the buns a little bit. Just give them a quick toast. Salt and pepper, easier to put on afterwards, especially the pepper, which burns easily. Nice one. Gonna get a thick Gruyere slice to put on there. Now to toast the buns, I'm simply gonna put the grates back on real quick. Get my brioche bun, like 10-15 seconds, and that one's good to go. A little more. All right, let's build a burger. Let's get started with the bottom bun. Now my trick is to use lemon curd. May sound strange, but it's really good with that lemony tang and also just a bit of sweetness. It really goes well with the Gruyere cheese. I used this in a burger competition. I ended up second place, which was good considering. I think it's really nice. I'm gonna put that on the top and the bottom bun. Just a bit of sour and a little bit of sweet at the same time. Nice. Now I add a little bit of coleslaw. This is one with just a little bit of heat in it. I really like this one. It's kind of like, instead of having onions and a sauce, I use coleslaw instead. All right, time for patty number one. Oh, looking good. Gonna add some lettuce too. More for color, I would say. It all depends on which lettuce you use. You can use some for crunch. That looks nice. Let's get the second burger on there. It's gonna be a hefty lunch. Oh, nice. A little bit more salad. So I guess flavor-wise it's simple, but still thought out, I would say. Good combinations, nice burger smash. I think it's time for a taste test. See if I can bite through this monster. Good stuff. Really good. Again, that flavor, cheese, lemon curd, meat, 2 patties, good stuff. Now this is my kind of lunch, definitely. So what did we do to succeed? Well, small patties, press them flat, make sure you get a really good crust because that's where all the flavor is. This flavor combination is what I really like, but there are 1,000 different versions of hamburgers, so make them your way. But small, thin patties, good crust, and we're good to go. Easy peasy cook, I would say, like 10 minutes. Only needed like 10 to 12 briquettes, or if you have charcoal, that works just as well. We're just going to use it for heat. In my case, I put the frying pan below, close to the fire, as close as possible, because I get higher heat. So it all worked out really nicely. Now, if you like this, go try it at home, because I can highly recommend it. I think smash burgers is the way to go. Now, thanks for watching. If you liked it, do hit that subscribe button. Till next time.